Welcome to this edition of Psychic Tips, Tricks, and How-Tos, where it's all about helping you unlock your psychic potential. The topic of today's vlogcast is about claircognizance, what it is, and how to know if you have this psychic ability. Angie in Santee, California, asked the following question. The last year or so, I have been getting only what I can call downloads of information about things that appear to be true. I have no idea where this information is coming from. Is what I'm experiencing claircognizance? My name is Dar Payment, and I'm a professional psychic medium and channel who is passionate about sharing with you how to accelerate your psychic abilities. So, are you claircognizant? Are you one of those people in the world who just know things, like Angie, who seem to know things without knowing how you know? Claircognizance is defined as clear knowing. And it's the ability to know certain things without logic or reason. You just know. For example, you have a strong knowing not to take the highway on a certain day, only to find out later that you avoided a huge multi-car pileup. Or perhaps you suddenly just knew that your partner needed you to send some love and light, only to discover later that they were engaged in a heated discussion with a work colleague the very same time you began to send prayers. Now, if you ever just know things without knowing how you know, chances are that you do indeed have the gift of clear knowing. And that might be one of your natural psychic abilities. So let's take a look at a few signs to find out if you have the gift of claircognizance. The first thing to consider is if your gut instincts are always right. Claircognizant people have a very strong and accurate gut instinct. They know who they can trust. They know whether or not to keep their flight. They also know as well the safest and fastest route to their destination. They can't explain it. They just know, and their instinct is always accurate. The second thing is that you always know when someone is not being truthful with you. People with claircognizance have an inner knowing when someone's being dishonest or when they're lying. And they can quickly and accurately judge the motives in any given situation, allowing them to steer clear of those who intend to do harm. The third thing is you've always just known things that turn out to be true, just like Angie was explaining to us earlier in her question. And here's a great example. This is a personal experience. Several years ago, I arrived home from my daily commute with an overwhelming knowing that we're going to have an earthquake. Now, I live in Southern California. We have earthquakes here. And this particular day, I really felt it. I just knew. And my little dog at the time preferred sleeping in his kennel at night in lieu of being with me on the bed. But I always left the kennel door open for him. Well, that night before I went to bed, I just knew that I needed to protect my little fur baby to keep him safe. So I shut his kennel door, removed all the junk I had on top of it, and placed it to the side. And here's the thing. I woke up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning with a rolling jolt. The entire house felt like it was swaying. Outside my bedroom window, I could see the power lines arcing. I grabbed my little dog's kennel and made my way downstairs to a bathroom where I knew we would be safe. Just as I shut the bathroom door, I heard the crashing of glass. When the earthquake stopped, I was able to assess the damages, and I discovered that the bedroom window had shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. And if the dog kennel was still there, it would have been showered in a sea of glass. And the final thing to consider is if ideas seem to pop into your head out of nowhere. This is one of the hallmarks of claircognizance. Claircognizant people don't usually know when their messages are going to come to them. For example, you may be taking a hot shower, reading your Kindle, or standing in line at a grocery store when suddenly a thought pops into your head or into your mind, such as, I need to check the tires on my car, or I need to check my bank balance right now, or I just know our dinner plans are going to be canceled. I need to have another option. So if you have ideas or thoughts that turn out to be totally accurate, popping into your mind seemingly out of the blue, claircognizance is beyond doubt one of your psychic abilities. If you enjoyed this vlogcast, I invite you to like and subscribe, and I'll make sure to give you more tools, tips, tricks, and how-tos to help you live the psychic life. This is Dara Payment wishing you blessings, love, and light.